So today we're talking about snow in Wichita Falls. And you absolutely don't want to miss this video if you either live here or you're planning on moving here. So stay tuned, we're getting started right now. Welcome back, y'all. I'm Debbie Dobbins, your host for this episode of Your Wichita Falls. And on this channel, we talk about everything about Wichita Falls, from real estate to lifestyle and everything in between. So if you want to keep updated, please subscribe to our channel, ring that bell, and you'll get updated every Monday when we upload a new video. So we just came out of a couple of snow days here. And for those of you that are thinking about moving here, or those of you that have recently moved here, or those of you that are even residents for a long time here, you probably know some of the things I'm going to share, but the fact of the matter is it's really so interesting to watch what happens during a snow day here. I've lived in Wichita Falls. I'm not born and bred here, but I lived here a decade ago, for a decade, and I've lived here 3 years now. And what I say, I did a weather video, so everybody should watch that. But at the end of the day, what I want to say is that we have snow in Wichita Falls about twice a year. We might have it 3 times this year because we're not quite to Easter and there's always a freeze right before Easter. Sometimes it's without snow. But basically, what you can count on are approximately 2 times a year we'll get snow/ice. Just happens. Now, because we only get about 2 incidents a year, the city does not spend money on the infrastructure to ice and plow and do all of that because we don't have the funds for it. If you lived in a Chicago area or someplace in the Midwest where it snows consistently, they do that. However, I know that there's going to be a couple of incidences of snow/ice during the year. And generally speaking, it's going to last 2 to 3 days, not really longer than that, except for snowpocalypse last year, which we throw out. So what happens is the town shuts down. That's the upshot of the whole thing. And yet there's still people that have to go to work because their employers don't shut down, or it happens to be a business that can't shut down. What I do know is that everybody that works at a company has sick days and personal days. Me personally, I don't have a job for that very reason because I don't want to succumb to somebody telling me that I have to drive on a snow day. But we just came out of a snow experience, right? What happens was we get some sleeting rain, then snow comes on, and then it covers it up, and the roads are slick as all get out. You can prepare yourself for these days, knowing that you're going to have 2, potentially max each time, so that's 4. What shall I do during those times? Well, you can stay home, which is really recommended. You can take your chances. You can get chains for your tires, which I think is an option if you're really needing to go out and drive. If you have a job and it requires that you come to work, my personal opinion is, and you can argue with this, but don't put it in my comments, you can call in sick. If you set aside 4 days out of the year as your personal days or your sick days, knowing that those are snow days, there you go. You got it covered. At the end of the day, we're going to have snow approximately 2 times a year. And I know, snow, we wouldn't mind if it was snow only. Well, the snow comes with precipitation and freezing. I will tell you that years and years and years ago, on a New Year's Eve, this happens, oh, by the way, every year. I was driving to Dallas for a New Year's Eve party. We were having these slick, icy days, and the worst place you can possibly drive is over a bridge. Well, I went over the George Bush Turnpike, which, if you've ever been there or know what it is so high in the air that cold air came up there. I was the only person on the bridge, scared out of my wits. But you can drive in this kind of weather. I don't recommend it, but you can if you go super, super, super slow. You have good tires, and I would recommend chains. And then it's over. Now, a lot of people have commented on my community group, which I thought was interesting, is they said, I came to Texas because it's hot. We do have hot. We have really hotter than hell in the summertime, which you all know we have a race named after that. But the fact is that you only know what you know when you know it. So I'm here to tell you that this is a fabulous place. You know I love Wichita Falls, and it comes with a couple of snow days. Stay indoors, put your feet up, get the hot cocoa up, put the fireplace on, and enjoy it. Because we've all found a way to be indoors because of the pandemic. Well, now you have an opportunity to plan for your days indoors. We call them snow days. They shut the schools. They shut very many businesses down. And it's just an opportunity for you to connect, to be relaxed, to de-stress, and to enjoy life. So enjoy our snow days. Know they're coming. And there's 2 more videos coming up. If you want to know more about snow days or anything in Wichita Falls, especially buying a house, selling a house, or getting a mortgage, click the link to schedule a Zoom call in the first comments below. And as I always say, y'all come back now, you hear?